If you're waiting for mortgage rates to drop below 6% before buying a home in Hampton Roads, Virginia, you need to hear this. I just discovered something in the April market data that completely changes how I'm going to advise my clients for the next few months, and it could potentially save you hundreds of dollars this year. Plus, there's one Hampton Roads city where prices are actually dropping while homes are appreciating everywhere else. Let me show you exactly what's happening in the Hampton Roads market and why waiting to buy a home could cost you more than buying today. Now, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Let's start with mortgage rates because they directly impact what you can afford. I've been tracking rates using Mortgage News Daily, which is one of the most reputable sources for real-time mortgage information. Now, as of May 13th, the national average for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage is 6.92%. Now, that's not quite below 6% like some headlines might suggest, but here's the good news. Rates are down from 7.12% just 1 year ago. Now, looking at their charts, which show both the past 12 months and year-to-date trends, we can see that rates have been relatively stable in 2025, hovering between 6.8% and 7%. This stability is actually great news for buyers because it means we're not seeing those wild swings that made planning so difficult in previous years. Now, here's something important for you to understand about these national rates versus what you'll see locally here in Hampton Roads. The rates on Mortgage News Daily are national averages, and your actual rate will depend on several factors, including your credit score, your down payment, and which lender you choose. In Hampton Roads, I'm seeing rates anywhere from 6.5% to a little bit over 7%, depending on these various factors. Now, if you want to stay on top of current rates, I highly recommend checking out Mortgage News Daily's website or downloading their app. It's updated daily and it gives you a real picture of where rates are heading. Now, this information is incredibly valuable when you're talking to lenders, but because you'll know if the rate that they're quoting you is actually competitive. So what do these rates actually mean for your monthly payment? That's the question on everybody's mind, right? So let me break this down using our median home price of $344,900. At today's rate of 6.92%, your monthly principal and interest payment would be about $2,270. But here's the comparison. At last year's rate of 7.12%, that same payment would have been $2,320. That's a savings of $50 a month or $600 a year. Now, I know $50 might not sound like a lot, but honey, over the life of a 30-year loan, that adds up to $18,000 in savings. Plus, that's $50 more you can put toward other expenses, your savings, or even paying down your principal faster. Now, if you're like me, you'll probably put that $50 towards some new plants, but I digress. For those of you who want to understand more about how mortgage rates work, including the difference between the rate and the APR, which is the annual percentage rate, how points work, and strategies for getting the best rate, I created a complete mortgage masterclass video. You'll see the link pop up on your screen right here, and I highly recommend watching it if you want to become a more informed and savvy home buyer. So have you been thinking about relocating to Hampton Roads, Virginia? I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move to Hampton Roads. And the best part, guys, it is 100% free. That's right, you heard me, it's 100% free. So just click on the link in the description or the top pinned comment. I hope it helps. God bless you. Now, let's look at what's actually happening in our local market across the 7 Hampton Roads cities. But before I get into these numbers, if you're finding this information helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Guys, definitely you don't want to miss any content. Every week, every Thursday, I drop a new video. I also respond to every single comment personally. So drop your questions below and let's have a real conversation about your real estate goals. Now, just so that you're clear, I'm only looking specifically at residential homes, only attached and detached properties for the 7 cities. And the April 2025 numbers show that we're in a beautifully balanced market. Overall, active listings are up 21.8% year over year, which means we now have 3,643 homes available for sale. The median home price across all 7 cities is $344,900, which is a modest 3% up from last year. Homes are selling fast at just an average of 14 days on the market, and sellers are still getting 99.9% of their asking price. Let me break this down by each each city because every market has its own personality and opportunities. Now, let's start with Virginia Beach, our largest market. The median price is $382,948, which is up just 0.8% from last year. But here's what's interesting. Year to date, prices are actually up 4.6% to $385, which shows the market is gaining momentum. Plus, active listings are up 45.7%, giving buyers 899 homes to choose from, and homes are selling incredibly fast at just 10 days on the market in Virginia Beach. Now, in Chesapeake, the median price is $390,500, and year to date, we've seen 1,552 new listings come on the market. What makes Chesapeake stand out is that sellers are getting over their asking price at 100.2% of their asking price, which tells me there are still multiple offer situations happening in Chesapeake. Homes sell in 17 days, and with this level of inventory, buyers still have a good selection while still facing just a little bit of competition. Now, Norfolk's median price sits at $310,000, which is up 2.5% year to date. With 1,413 new listings so far this year, Norfolk has the second highest inventory after Virginia Beach. What's interesting about Norfolk is the days on market. At 19 days, it's right in the middle of our 7 cities. For military families, this market offers good value near the bases with plenty of options to choose from. Now, Suffolk has the highest median price point at $395,238, but year-to-date appreciation is only 1.2%, making it our most stable market. With 987 new listings year-to-date, Suffolk actually has the least inventory of all 7 cities, which could explain those higher prices. Homes take 25 days to sell here, the longest of any city, but sellers still get 99.5% of their asking price. So if you're looking for larger lots and more space between neighbors, Suffolk's limited inventory means you'll need to act when you find the right property. Now, Portsmouth's median price of $269,999 makes it our most affordable city, but don't let that fool you. Portsmouth has the strongest year-to-date appreciation at 6.7%. With 798 new listings so far this year and homes taking 24 days to sell, Portsmouth gives buyers time to make decisions while still offering strong investment potential. Sellers are getting 100.1% of their list price, showing this market is more competitive than you actually might think. Now, Hampton at $275,000 median price is essentially flat year-to-date with 0% change. We've seen 880 new listings this year and homes sell in 23 days. While homes might see flat appreciation as a negative, for buyers, this creates opportunity. You're not chasing a rapidly appreciating market, and sellers might be more motivated to negotiate. Now, Newport News rounds out our 7 cities with a median price of $282,000, down 1.1% year to date. With 908 new listings and homes selling in 21 days, this market offers solid inventory. The slight price decrease could mean negotiation opportunities, especially for buyers who've been priced out of other markets. Now, which of these cities sounds most appealing to you? Is it Suffolk, Hampton, Newport News, Virginia Beach? Drop a comment and let me know where you're looking to find your next home. So friends, what does this all really mean for you, right? We're talking numbers, but how does it relate? If you're a first-time buyer, especially our military families and young couples, this combination of stable rates and increased inventory creates real opportunity. You have more choices than last year, sellers are more willing to negotiate, and stable rates mean you can plan ahead with confidence. Now, here's my advice for buyers. First, guys, I'm going to say it every single time I can. Get pre-approved so you know exactly what you can afford at the current rates. Second, don't wait for rates to drop dramatically. As we can see from the data, rates have been stable, and trying to time the market perfectly, well, that usually backfires. Third, use the increased inventory to your advantage. With more choices, you can be selective and find the right home, not just any home. For sellers, you're still in a strong position. Homes are selling quickly at nearly full asking price, and most Hampton Roads homeowners have built significant equity over the past few years. If you're thinking about moving up to a larger home, remember that stable rates work in your favor too. You'll get more house for your money, and the equity from your current home gives you a strong down payment. So here's a quick rate tip that helps my clients understand the real impact of mortgage interest rates. So on a $350,000 home, every 0.25% or every 0.25% of interest rate equals about $50 a month. So the difference between a 6.9 and a 6.65 is roughly $50 monthly. But if home prices go up even 2%, that's $7,000 more you'll pay for the same house. This is why stable rates can actually be better than waiting for perfect rates. The key for both buyers and sellers is working with someone who understands this market and can help you navigate these conditions. And guys, seriously, I say this all the time, but this is where my team and I absolutely come in handy. Here's a quick reminder. If you're getting any value from this video or from my channel at all, please subscribe to the channel and make a comment, like, and share. I post new market updates every Thursday, and I personally respond to every comment. Speaking of which, I'd love to know, what's been your biggest challenge in this market? Comment below and let's talk about it. Hey guys, as much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the United States and the world make the move here to Hampton Roads, Virginia. I've helped countless families make the move here. So whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. Our contact information is right here on the screen, and it'll be linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Hampton Roads, Virginia. God bless you. Okay, so I gotta tell you guys about a blessing that we negotiated this week. I'm so grateful for my client, and he's ecstatic. I've been working with him for over a year, and he kept waiting for the rates to drop. He kept saying, Sonali, I want the rates to drop. I want to be in a 5. I want to be in a 4. But we just stayed in touch. He wasn't ready to make a move because the interest rates were really a concern for him. And I'm joking about it, but I really do understand. But finally, he took my advice, and this week we got him under contract. And let me tell you guys what actually made the difference. When I showed him that waiting for rates to drop from a 6.9 to a 6.5 would only save him about $75 a month, but home prices in his desired area was increasing by $5,000 every few months, he realized that waiting was actually costing him money. So we found him a beautiful home in Chesapeake. We negotiated almost $7,500 in seller paid closing costs. And guess what, y'all? He's gonna be closing next week, okay? Next month, excuse me. So friends, sometimes the best time to buy isn't when rates are the lowest, but it's when you find the right home and have great negotiation power. I don't advise my clients to marry the house and not the rate, but I do remind them about the ability to refinance later on. And I always tell you, if you sleep on it, honey, you are not gonna sleep in it. So if you are led to start your home buying or your home selling journey, I would love to be a part of it. You can text me at 757-837-0096 to get started. Okay, so based on this data, here's my big prediction of what I think is going to happen in the next 3 months in Hampton Roads. Number one, I believe that we're in a 90-day sweet spot where rates are going to remain stable, probably between 6.8 and 7%. I really don't see that it's going to go much lower than that, but my prediction. Inventory is going to stay elevated. That's going to give buyers choices, and sellers are still going to get strong offers. But here's the key. With inventory up 21% and rates stabilizing, we won't see this balance forever. Typically, when rates stabilize after a volatile period, buyer demand increases, which could reduce inventory by late summer. Friends, I believe God provides opportunities in every market condition. So whether you're buying or selling, success comes through wisdom, preparation, and good counsel. The data shows us that now is a time of opportunity in Hampton Roads real estate. So if you're ready to explore your options or just want to understand what these market conditions mean for your specific situation, I'm always here to help. You can call me, you can text me, or shoot me an email. All we'll want to do is just set up a time to create your personalized strategy, because guys, this is the biggest investment that you're ever going to make, and I want to make sure that you can confidently go forward with buying or selling your home. Remember to check out my mortgage masterclass video for a complete understanding of how mortgages work. And if you want to track rates daily like I do, visit mortgagenewsdaily.com or download their app. Before you go, I have 2 questions for you. First, what's your biggest concern about the current market? And second, What Hampton Roads city are you most interested in? I'm gonna go do another neighborhood tour, and I wanna know what neighborhoods you're interested in so that I can provide you the value that you come to my channel looking for. Your questions and your comments help me create content that actually serve you, and as many of you tell me, it's a blessing to you. Now, if you want to learn more about how home ownership is more than real estate, it's about creating generational wealth. It's about being a good steward. And most importantly, it's about God's promises. Make sure you check out my new book, Home Ownership God's Way. You can grab it on Amazon or just reach out to me directly. I'll get you a signed copy. If this video helped you understand the market better, please hit that subscribe button, share the video with anyone you know who's thinking about buying or selling in Hampton Roads or nationwide. Don't forget, I can help you even if you don't live in the 757. I drop new videos every Thursday, and we're going to be continuing to post neighborhood tours and information that helps you get moving. Let's navigate this market together and find your perfect home. God bless you, friends, and I will see you in the next video.